Hi Sagittarius, it's time for your reading. I'm going to do a general reading for all you Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. For the energies from now through into 2021. And see what's going on with all of you guys. This is my Osho Zen Tarot. It is my most favorite forgotten deck, and I've remembered it. I've pulled it out. And now it's out, and I'm having a good time with it. So let's see what kind of a reading it wants to give for you. I want another card. I want another card. Oh, so they give me a bunch of cards. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, so you have a situation with somebody that you need to let go of. It's almost as if you've been trying to let go and just kind of going up, but you're hanging on to a dream over here with someone that I feel isn't really good for you. And this is a growing pain, having to let go of whoever this person is. And I say that because, you know, here we have the Lovers reverse with moment to moment. You know, it's just like this has been one of these relationships where you're trying to walk away. You keep trying to walk away, but you want to hang on. However, I do think that for some of you out there, what is happening is that you hanging on to something, it's actually blocking your creativity, whatever it is, you know. So these thoughts, these energies, and when I say creativity, that can be in a lot of different ways. It's holding you back from really like exploding into your own. And for a few of you, if it's one of these people that you can't even imagine having kids with, you know, that's a good reason to let someone go if you want to have a kid, you know? Like, you want to have a kid, but they don't? That will, you know, there's trouble right there, red flags. You know, but the fact that you already want to walk away from it, you know, that it means like you've disconnected on some level. I think you just got to keep going. And this is a growth spurt, okay? You have grown through whatever this phase is with this person. I mean, it has taught you a lot. And you've resisted. I mean, there was a resistance. I see this resistance to this growth here. I mean, you want to hang on. Because it's almost like you're afraid of what's in front. Well, don't worry about the future. You know, we're not there yet. Okay, don't worry about it. We're not there. We're right here and right now. So I think you saw all along that this relationship, you know, it didn't have, you know, the bones to stand the test of time. You tried, you hung in there. This person might have been a little older than you, but I feel like that, you know, they just weren't on your level. They were not on your level, Sag. So, time to push through that. And I think that's what the solar eclipse is. You know, usually when the eclipses come around, this eclipse is on the 14th. I mean, it's a big day in the world of the stars. So when the eclipse seasons come around, you know, it's about shifting the energies. The solar eclipse, solar deals with the male energies. So there's some kind of male energy that needs to be dealt with. It'll come to the surface, be dealt with, and then removed. Now that male energy can be anything. You know, it can be lots of things. That male energy can be an addiction. It can be, you know, yeah, addiction really rings high. It can be an addiction. Maybe you get high. I don't know. It's an addiction. You have to get rid of it. It can't come with you. It's like you've grown past this. You've grown totally past this. And it's going to take courage. Because this is like the last thing that you have hung on to. And now you got to let it go. Ugh, it's going to take strength. Ugh, it's going to take a lot of strength. You can do this. Do you see how this flower has grown through these rocks? We've seen this our whole life. You know, we're on the sidewalk. We see this weed. You know, you see it as a weed. It's a live plant. Somehow it figured out how to get through that crack. And then sometimes you'll even see a plant like growing right through the middle of a concrete block. This little seed got a little pocket of water, rained on it, and slowly it figured out its way. So that's where you're at. I feel like you have worked your way through this crack, you know, and you know that once you let go of whatever it is, that last thing, then all of a sudden, this yellow's a big color for you. I saw yellow while I was doing these cards for you. So yellow is important. Yellow, that's your solar plexus. Plug in, ground yourself, you know, into that source. You're right there. So you've been alone for a while, but I feel like, you know, you're being guided to this amazing light. You have to have the courage to grow through this, okay? This is you're at the very end. The next step is amazing. You know, Sag? I mean, it'll be fabulous. You're right there. Yeah. You have got to let go of whatever it is that you are hanging on to. You know, because that's what's causing you all your stress. You've outgrown it. You've outgrown that kind of life. And now you're coming into your own. You're not even one of the pack. You're somebody beyond that. You are the lion among all of these sheep. Proud lion. Look, your life is about to turn into something so amazing and peaceful. I mean, wouldn't that be great every day? Take a stroll like that. Lots of flowering, maybe springtime. I think if there's something going on in your world, there's something you're working on by springtime, you're not going to fit in that skin that you're wearing right now. And you know that. And you know where you're at. You're right there. You are right there. You have to have the courage for that very last thing to get past. Whatever that is. So, beyond illusion. You know, so, I mean, I feel like you know the direction you have to go, and this is a solitary road. I feel like this is one of these things that only you, I mean, you've been on this journey. I mean, a journey. And it's almost like you've made it. Like you made it. Just let go of this, and you're there. Beautiful. I wish you well, Sagittarius. I wish you lots of courage and strength to end whatever it is. The last thing you need to do before you can fly. It's almost like I get this image of a little, you know, a bird in an egg, you know, and they crack that shell, and it's that moment that all of a sudden that bird is free. Whew. That's what I feel for you. Like, you're just gonna fly. Yeah, so don't hold back. Don't hold back. I feel like you have struggled so hard to get to where you are. You can't even believe you found your place. Because again, like this card of courage, you know, this courage that, you know, you don't know whether you have the strength to keep going. But I mean, something's guiding you in this direction. And I feel like it's destiny. You know, you belong. You exist for a reason. You belong, you know, and you are not stuck or trapped in your own skin. You don't fit the skin anymore. All your people, they're saying, come, look, see the beautiful birds, you know, and you're over here, you're flapping your wings. Look, those wings, they're moving. You're like, I'm going to go. I'm going to do this. And then you're going to be free. And look, all these people waiting for you. You have a big purpose. Big purpose. And it's like the stars, who got this? Capricorn. You know, if you're a Capricorn Sag, you're on the cusp, boy, big. This journey of yours, it's been a very spiritual journey. Just flow with it. Just go with it. Okay? Go with it. All right. Wow. That's amazing. I mean, that's amazing. All right. Don't stress. You know, because I feel like whatever it is, this last thing, you're going to have to, like, don't let it get to you. Okay? And really, if you are, this might be something like somebody's going to try to quit smoking. Okay? It could be something just like that. Okay? You go step by step. And then I cough. Go step by step. Okay? You know, because this is grabbing at you. It's like, it's going to be a hard one. But you can do this. You can do this. I know you can. I know you can. Just go with it. Just go with it. Yeah. Quit fighting this moment that's about to happen. Because your whole life is about to change. You're about to fly. Seriously, you're about to fly. But it's that resistance that kind of builds up in us. Like, oh no. You know, I do that. Everything is different. That's the point. That's the point. Okay. So go slow. Okay? Step by step. Whatever this is that you are hanging on to, that you have got to let go of, it's going to change your life. It is the last thing that you have hung on to. The very last thing. Let it go. You can do it. I believe in you. I do. All right, so let's see. Yeah, look, you break free from it. Be the rebel. You can do this. I mean, look at this guy. Barefoot and fancy free, but he broke through those chains. He's on fire. Lit up. Serious. This could be somebody coming towards you. I mean, there's just such a spirit about you, Sag. I mean, this amazing spirit about you. Because, like, you break free of, like, the last thing that has kept you down. Whatever that is. And I'm talking about a personal thing. I mean, I'm not talking relationships with that. I'm talking about you and your own relationship, Sag. Not about any of the people around you. This is a very deep personal reading for an individual. You know, you see it as you. You know, this person is walking towards this light. There's nobody with him. You know, this is your road. And you're about to shine so bright. So, you gotta let go. Quit clinging on to how things were, because I have a feeling that when you lift this box of your past that has held you down in this dark place, that has kept you from, you know, it's like you've had this fear of success or something, you know, and you're like, all of a sudden you take that box off and you show your face and people are like, whoa, who's that? Who's that? That's my Sag. Okay, so. Okay. In the world of a relationship, I feel like, and I'm just, whoever you are, I mean, you work through a lot. You and your person have learned how to compromise, how to grow together, and not project things onto each other. I mean, this is just, and this might be talking about this journey. Like, you know, the two of you have pushed through so much that you can feel like, this is it. This is it. But I feel like you have grown. I mean, there's just this, I mean, and it's almost as if you have learned how to be really present, you know, so that you can work with other people. I mean, people love you, Sag. I mean, love you. You got to understand that. You don't see how, I don't think you understand how people see you. We'll start there. But people They like you very much. I have so many Sag friends. Lots and lots of Sag friends. And they're just incredible people. I mean, just really amazing. So I hope that this is a story for some of them. I haven't talked to them in a while. But, you know, I just think this is beautiful. Beautiful, Sag, for whoever you are out there. You know, it's like the very end. The very end. You're just... courage, strength. And the other thing, I just, because it keeps coming through, there's like a Leo energy around. Okay? And that... it could be a person. I do see, like, you know, a Leo person, you know, who is really like on fire for you. But you are also a fire sign. But I just get, you know, the Leo just keeps coming back. Round and round. Leo, Leo. I just feel Leo. So, you know, hang on to that energy because, you know, Leos have big hearts. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Leo, you have a big heart. And, you know, the other Leos that I know, there's two kinds of Leos. There's the kind of Leo when you walk in a door, you know where the Leo is. They're the one over there. They got lights around them. They're the shining star. And I see that for somebody. There's somebody's, you know, like a shining star here. And then there's the quiet Leos. Those gentle Leos that they just, their gentle touch is so healing. You know, so this is just wonderful energy that's on this table for you, Sag. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, anything else? Do we need anything else? Yeah, you know, it's like you have an inner knowing. You have an inner knowing. And it's coming out. You know, and it's like, you know that you're about to bloom. I mean, I think you, and there's a little like... you know, can I do this? Can I really do this? Yes, you can really do this. You can. All right. Ooh, more cards. Release the burden. Whatever it is, you don't have to carry it anymore. You don't have to walk with it anymore. You let that down. You let go of whatever it is you've been hanging on. You don't need it anymore. There's a new road coming. Brand new road. And it's rich. I mean, it is ripe just for you. It's time to fly. Things are going to happen really, really quick. Okay. I have another, like, side note. I didn't mean for this to keep going, but I feel like there's a Sagittarian out there who is dealing with somebody who has been really hard to hang. This could be the courage to kind of like move on by yourself. I mean, if you're dealing with somebody who, I mean, they've just been this real heavy weight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are really emotionally needy. You know, like they want to talk to you, you know, 85 times a day. And it's always about the same drama. And they always have a drama. I feel like this is somebody that you need to look at, especially if they take from you like your energy and they deplete you. And it's just like, sometimes we got to put a boundary up with people. And, you know, I just think you trying to work with this person, you know, it's been, you have tried and tried and tried. I mean, even when they say they're going to work with you or they're going to, you know, try to fix things, it doesn't happen. You know, so I think this is an element that might come up, an energy, you know, where you're going to be faced with this person having to deal with really the truth of their energy and how it affects you and, you know, where your lines are drawn. I think that's really important because, you know, you're done being patient with them. I think you've lost patience. This has been going on for a while with this person. I think you know who it is. You know, and it's just like, it's probably one of these things, Sag, that you would love to keep them in your world, but because of the way their energy is, you can't have them, they can't be around. You know what I mean? You know, so that might be the thing that you need to have the courage to walk away from. And, you know, it could be a relationship where, you know, they drain you. Something of that nature. I don't know. But I love this. That card just literally just flipped on its own. So do you see what's going on here? It's like you see that there's this beautiful life around this window. And all of these colors are starting to drip down onto your shirt. You know, so what's happening is like that life that's outside that you have not been a part of. Because, you know, some of you might have been very, very solitary. You know, maybe, you know, you don't go out when we haven't been going out. But I think you're looking that, you know, life is out there and you're going to figure out how to be a part of it. So put yourself out there. Show your face. People love you. You know, the way, you know, we never know how people perceive us. You know, unless, you know, and so when someone comes up to you and says, oh my God, you know, that was the most amazing song you sang. You're just like the best singer in the whole wide world. Believe it. Okay, believe it. All right, so there you go, Sagittarius. That's your reading. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. You know, go sit with yourself. I think just being grounded and meditative and just very quiet, it will help you with like the courage that you're looking for, you know, that so that you can actually, you know, come out from behind the curtain, so to speak, because there's something coming down the road for you and it's amazing. Stars all around you. All right. That's what I got for you, Sag. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. And I know they were a little jumbled, really. So take what works and leave what doesn't. All right, thumbs up for me. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.